everybody, it's Benji, better known as Moiciara, and I'm back again with another video. Mm, with another video. I'm trying to be too exposed today. We're not trying to be too exposed today. Um, no. So today's video is going to be about how I'm sure we've all been in places where we feel like we've been in a relationship and we were preparing the person we were in a relationship for someone else. It's so many people I've been in relationships with that I feel like I was preparing them for someone else. So, okay, we're gonna just go ahead and get into this topic, honey, because y'all already know. So, I've been in I've had my fair share. I've been in plenty of relationships, but I've had my fair share of relationships. But all in all, I just feel like a lot of times when you're in a relationship and things are not working out, and it's like, I don't want to say so much about red flags being there, because it's not always about the red flags being there, even though it be about the red flags being there. But also, it's normally, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't understand. Sometimes it's more so about you just trying to see if you can grow with the person. Because obviously, when you're getting into a relationship or whatever, you trying to find the ins and outs. You're trying to, hold on. Let me bring this. Oh, there we go. That's better. I was looking too light. Why y'all didn't say me I was looking too light? But no, sometimes when you're in a relationship or whatever, it seems like that you are obviously testing out the waters and you want to see how things are or whatever, and you want to see if you're compatible with this person for the long haul, because clearly you don't want to waste time. You're not going back and forth, and nothing is coming of the relationship. So sometimes you have to, fall and get back up again, fall and get back up again, in order to really know if you're really compatible with that person, in order to see the compatibility. Because it's a part of life. Like, people like to say dating, but how how many of us really date? Like, before you know it, like, we're not following that Steve Harvey book of, dating a man 30 days, 90 days before y'all finally have sex or something like that, or whatever the y'all know what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, a lot of us don't do that. We usually fall fast. We get really wrapped up in the person, and without knowing all of the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, all of that. And then we're kind of like in a position where we have to feel like, are we really committed to this relationship, or are we kind of like obviously testing the waters out? And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're testing the waters out, sometimes it's more so you're preparing them for someone else. And I know this sounds so bad, y'all, but a lot of times, because you just don't know. Like, a lot of people put in a lot of long years. Like, I've had long relationships or whatever, and when things didn't work out or weren't working out, that's instantly what I was like, oh, this person's gonna get, they're gonna get the person that I wanted to have in this relationship. I know I can get an amen on that, because we all have been there where we feel like we've been in relationships and it don't work out, and then the person breaks up with us or we break up with them, and then they get the exact person that we wanted to be in a relationship. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're in a relationship and y'all going through them ups and downs, child, and y'all going through the emotions, child, you have to understand. You have to understand it's going to be a lot of trial and error of trying to figure out, where is this relationship really coming from, as far as in, like, how can I say this? Because I'm getting a little choked up about it, because like I said, I've been in this place of feeling like that a lot of times with people that I've been with or whatever, um, sometimes you just don't really know. Like you don't have all the answers. You can't say the yays, the nays, the nos, whatever about how God put certain people in your life to, um, for you to experience certain things. So it can prepare you. Like if you're preparing that person for them to be with someone else, and they're preparing you to know what you want and what you don't want out of going into the next relationship. And sometimes it just don't work out like that. Like you'll end up attracting the same type of energy, the same things that you didn't want, and then it becomes a pattern or whatever. And um like I was, I'm always reading and looking into stuff because I we can talk about relationships talk day all day. Like I can talk about it all day. And I just think what I think about the most is the fact that, like, when you are with someone for a long period of time and y'all break up, something happened, y'all split, and it's that moment right there, like it's like this, like it's the moment of doubt of you feeling like, oh, is me and this person gonna get back together? Then if y'all don't get back together, then it's like, damn, I'm screwed, and now I gotta pick up the pieces or whatever. And then last but not least, it's, oh my God, I can't believe this happened, and they're gonna get the person that I wanted, yada yada yada, which none of us want. We usually want the person that we're with to turn into, to grow into the person that we know that we want them to be, like, and obviously I don't people can change. I'm a firm believer in people being able to change or grow or mature and evolve. I ain't gonna say change because it's changing. Change is like a whole new identity unless you unless you on some other stuff, then yeah, you probably could create a whole new identity. But for us regular folks, no, we're not creating a whole new identity. But more so, it's about someone growing and maturing and evolving into the person that you can see them growing and maturing and evolving as. And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you're not the person for them to be with in order for them to grow, mature, and evolve with or whatever. So it's like, and once you get a whiff of those signs that, you know, clearly this isn't working out or what have you, you have to let them go or whatnot. And then, right, you let them go. And then what you're stuck with the whole thought of like, damn, like I did all the hard work and somebody else gonna be able to slide on in and get everything that I put, in for to make sure this relationship was the one or what have you. And it's the thing about being an adult, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and hey, and everybody else in between. It's seriously about being an adult, and it's the hardest thing because when you think you found the one, can't nobody tell you otherwise. It can't nobody tell you otherwise and be like, oh well, yeah, I don't think so. You know, can't nobody come in and tell you otherwise because you're not gonna hear it. You're not gonna accept it. You're not gonna listen to it because you know what you want best or whatever. And then of course when everything goes trickling down, then you're stuck looking like, now I have to start all over from the beginning. I gotta do all this on my own or what have you. And by doing so, you're constantly, I don't say constantly, but you are thinking about, okay, the person that they're possibly with probably gonna get everything that I wanted and more. Which is the part that sucks the worst because clearly you don't want to be put in a position where you feel like you're training a man or training another person for somebody else. Like, you want to make sure, you want to feel like that person is for you and you only. You don't want to feel like there's not going to be any of that. But like I said, I've been in a lot of relationships and I've experienced that, a good fair share of that on my own, of having identity issues with a fella and thinking that this person was going to be one way and turned out to be another way, and which we all go through. So it's just all about, you know, accepting that this isn't your time, this isn't your moment, this is a testimony, and it's for you to evolve, mature, and grow, and put yourself in a different position so you don't have to be in the same position you in. Oh, I'm like, what? Sorry, y'all. But nonetheless, like I said, I'm trying to make shorter videos just so I can kind of get these out, because y'all not going to probably watch my little 20-30 minute videos here, which it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And if y'all are, let me know in the comments. Like, if you want my videos to be 30 minutes, we can make them 30 minutes or 20 minutes. And just let me know. Just put it down in the comments. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, y'all. Bye.